Namaste. So we will be doing the Ujjayi Pranayam today. Ujjayi Pranayam is also known as the oceanic breathing because when you breathe in very deeply, very rapidly, creating a stimulation on your thyroid gland or your vocal cords, it creates a sound. The sound that we create is very subtle, which means you would never be able to know where exactly is the sound coming from. However, you create it when you start stimulating your thyroid gland, which is exactly here, where your collar, where you put in the button on your collar. So this is exactly the place, plus and minus 1 inch or 2 inch. So this is the place that we have the collar button, and this is the place that we will try to stimulate. This is the area that we are going to stimulate. This whole neck region, the throat region, is what we will be stimulating. What you have to remember over here is that when you start taking your breath, or when you start breathing, there is a point where you can stop your breath, or you can create a kind of a junction, you can create a traffic jam right next to your vocal cord. So when you breathe in, you should be feeling, or you should be visualizing as if someone is actually holding your throat. So it is like creating a kind of a traffic jam, a bottleneck right next to your neck while you're breathing. When you breathe in, it has to be very subtle, it has to be rapid, it has to be deep, which means as soon as you start taking a breath, you don't have to stop anywhere. You take in very deeply and you loosen it, which means you inhale very slowly, exhale very slowly. So I will be showing you an example, and please remember that even though it doesn't create the kind of sound, or you would not be able to hear it on the recording, yet you have to create as high as a pitch as you can. Okay, let's do it. So you inhale from the nose and you start trying to stop the breathing right at the neck level, which is your throat level. And when you start thinking of stopping it, it creates a kind of sound. That is the sound that we call the oceanic breathing. So sit similarly, just the way that I'm sitting in the lotus pose, whatever is comfortable for you. Maybe on a chair is also fine. Alright, now how many times should you be doing it? At least for 2 to 3 minutes. Howsoever time, whatever is the repetition, it doesn't matter. So 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, or 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out, 2 seconds in and 2 seconds out, it doesn't matter. But you have to do it at least for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is the time that it creates that cycle. It starts sending the signals to your brain and it starts stimulating your thyroid gland. The thyroid gland, when it gets stimulated, it will also stimulate the adrenal glands. And this is a great pranayam. It is also called, it is a total pranayam. It is also called Purna Pranayam, Ujjayi, because it stimulates all your glands, your endocrine and exocrine glands. We will talk about it in some other video. So today is a pranayam that we will be doing to balance all your hormones, your emotions, your metabolism, and especially your anabolism, whatever goes in, what goes out, right? Let's do it. Once you start doing it, you will start feeling a lot of lightness. You feel light. Your frontal brain, which is the central brain that commands the whole body, it does the work of calculation and everything, it starts getting slow. So once you start slowing down your central brain, your brain or your mind can start working on the very crucial, most significant things that we have to take off while you're multitasking. So it will help you focus a lot, it will help you relax a lot, it will help you slow down, because slowing down is very necessary. Relaxing is utmost necessary in today's age, 2022, and people need to relax. So this is a pranayam that you need to remember. You should not be in a hurry while doing it. You need to remember that you would not be able to get to an expert level on the day one. So you start doing it, you do it for 10, 15 repetitions, 25 repetitions, and very slowly when you start feeling the lightness, it will start working at 2 different levels. One is that it will start lightening up, it will start slowing down your central brain, so your brain will start lighting up. Okay, the second thing that can happen is it can also slow down your vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is one of the biggest nerve that you have above your ears, and you will start slowing it down, right? Start doing it.